Imagine your country was winning 2-0, then 40 minutes later, 3-2 to the other team. This is the story of Japan versus Belgium. It's the round of 16 of the World Cup 2018, Japan versus Belgium. The golden generation of Belgium, Eden Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku, Thibaut Courtois, against the Blue Samurai of Japan. The odds were against the Blue Samurai. Will they shock the whole world? First half, it was pretty uneventful. Japan, let's be honest, they had the better chances. Belgium couldn't create any chances, though there was one chance where Dries Mertens crossed the ball into the middle to Romelu Lukaku, but he could not control the ball well, so one chance missed. Minutes later, Kagawa sent the ball in, and Osako had a slight touch into of the ball, and Courtois, all he had to do was just let the ball slid into his hand and catch it, but he let it slid past him. Luckily, the ball had little force left, so he caught in time. Phew for the golden generations. Then, the next 45 minutes was when chaos began. Mertens and Arte Vered tried to play a 1-2, but Japan's number 14, Inui, caught their plan and intercepted the ball for Japan. He then passed the ball to Shibasaki, and he waited for Haraguchi as he sprints down that left flank side. Shibasaki's pass sliced through Belgium's defense. It looked like Vertonghen could have stopped it, but he missed. Vertonghen could not stop the ball, and just like that, Haraguchi strikes the ball with all of his force into the bottom right corner. 1-0 to Japan. Just like that, Japan was shocked. They celebrated in joy and in shock. Belgium immediately tried to respond as Meunier passed to Mertens as he sprints down that right flank and finds Hazard in the box. His right foot one-touch strike. It looked like it was gonna go in, but you hear that bang. It hits the crossbar. No. Minutes later, Inui once again sends the ball to Osako, but gets headed away by Company, and Kagawa got the ball and he passed it to Inui. With little pressure from Belgium as Axel Witsel failed to close him down quickly, he sets up the shot and completely far from outside the box. Bang! Goal. Another goal. Inui, he was the catalyst of the first goal. Now he has scored the second goal for Japan. Japan were in dreamland. They celebrated. They were in heaven. They were 40 minutes away from history. Their first ever quarterfinals. It looked like they were going to shock the World Cup, the whole world. It looked like Japan was going to shock the golden generation. Right? Right? Belgium were stunned, but they knew they still had time. A few passes to Meunier, he crossed the ball to Lukaku. He heads it. Normally, it would go back into the back of the net, but today, it just was not his day. The ball just would not go in. He heads it wide. Another chance missed. Hazard, the captain, he knew Belgium can still do it. He lifts up, he encourages, he motivates the team to continue to attack. On the 65th minute, Roberto Martinez, the Belgium manager, made a bold decision. He decided to sub off Mertens and Carrasco for fresh legs with Ferrani and Chadri. Then a corner from Kevin De Bruyne. Chadri heads it into the middle of the box, and Kawashima, the goalkeeper of Japan, clears it badly as it was still inside the Japan's box. Inui ran to clear the ball, and somehow it ended up passing to an unmarked Vertonghen almost on the edge of the box. With all the time he had, he just aims it and head the ball towards the goal. Everyone watched the goal fly into the net. Was it luck or was it a skill? How did he hit the ball so well? Maybe it was because he wanted to make up for his mistake from the first goal. He could have driven the first goal, but now he redeemed himself by scoring a goal to help Belgium come back into the game. But was it enough? Just like that, although Belgium just needed one more goal, is 20 minutes enough? Is 20 minutes enough to find another goal? Can Japan hold on? 5 minutes later, Hazard passed the ball to Kevin De Bruyne. His shot goes wide. Belgium gets another corner. Eden Hazard cross into the box was cleared out, but Kevin De Bruyne got to the end of it and he passed it to his captain. Now the ball was under the Belgian captain's feet. Will he produce a magic? Osako went to defend him. Hazard dribbles in and, like many times, he shoots the ball and all of a sudden he turns the other way and without even looking, he crossed the ball into the box. Who does he find? No, not Lukaku, not Arte Verde, but the substitute Fellaini. The substitute Fellaini. He jumped the highest and he heads the ball into the back of the net. Just like that, Belgium only needed 5 minutes to equalize what took Japan more than 1 hour to score. The Blue Samurai simply woke up the golden generation. Company, arguably one of the most experienced players, made a poor pass to Arte Verde and Inui got the ball again. Will he hunt Belgium again? Luckily, Arte Verde slid and Belgium was safe. Meunier then crossed the ball in and Chadri heads it, but it was saved. Chadri got to the end of it and he crossed the ball to Lukaku and it was saved again. Lukaku, today just wasn't your day. Another chance missed. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Stakes were high. Tensions were high. Everyone was on their feet. It looked like it has to be decided in the extra time. Honda got a free kick from outside of the box. He shot. Courtois saved it. He pushed outside and Japan was awarded a corner. Honda crossed the ball in and Courtois jumps the highest and immediately caught the ball. He then quickly rolled the ball to Kevin De Bruyne to send Belgium on one last counterattack, one last chance. Kevin De Bruyne sprints. Then he finds the perfect pass to an unmarked Thomas Meunier on the right. And his one-time pass into the middle for however many times already this game, was he looking for Lukaku? Right? Lukaku, he did a dummy. He let the ball slid past him to the unmarked substitute, Chadri. All he had to do was, with his left foot, shoots the ball into the back of the net. And that's exactly what he did. Swoosh. That's the satisfying sound of another Belgium goal. That sound, that roar from the players and from the fans. Belgium did it. Roberto Martinez, substitute, worked like wonders. Belgium had done it. They only needed 40 minutes to score 3 goals to overturn a 2-0 lead. This is the golden generation. Final whistle blew, and Japan was in disbelief. They could not believe it. They were devastated. Belgium was in dreamland. They scored 3 goals in a span of 40 minutes. They did an impossible comeback. Belgium, the golden generation, are in to the quarterfinals against Brazil. That's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap of what happened of the impossible comeback Belgium did back in 2018. Thank you for tuning into Charlotte Football Lens. You're part of the community I dream of building, and Charlotte Football Lens out.